Hello, this is Think Big for Africa podcast. My name is Ekene Banye, your host. Today, I have a beautiful young lady from Nigeria. She is the founder and CEO of Nextwear Tech. Okay, she's a robotic engineer. She invented something I think is very, very powerful, you know. And today I will talk to her about her invention and other things going on in her life. Her name is Kemisola Bolarinwa. Kemisola, how are you?
Fine, thank you, Ekene. Thanks for having me.
Wow, you're laughing. Why? Why? Why?
I'm so excited to be in your program.
Oh, I'm excited to have you here. So,
Thank
Kemi,
you.
Kemi, tell my audience a little bit about you and your work.
Okay. My name is Bolarinwa Kemisola, and I'm the founder CEO of Nextwear Technology. Nextwear Technology, I can say, we have the first wearable technology startup in Nigeria. And what do? We design and develop technology workflows to the body by embedding programmable electronics and sensors or clothing, to solve health-related issues, to solve security, to enhance fashion at the same time. I have a background in robotics and embedded system. So I'm a robotics engineer.
Okay.
And robots actually led me into wearable technology. And aside that, I have this passion for STEM education because of my background, where I'm coming from. So I have passion for STEM education, which makes me go into advocacy for STEM, majorly for girls, to increase the inclusion of child or young women into STEM related field. And how can we do this is by, getting their attention, their interest from the early stage. People, both men, boys and girls, they struggle with mathematics.
Yeah.
But getting their interest, okay, from that stage, I think that's better. So that's why I go into the advocacy, to get talk to the girl child about STEM, how they can find STEM subjects interested in school. And I do this using hands-on and some, projects, that will motivate them hands-on and real life application. Let them see how this thing works, not paperwork. Because what we do, our educational system, sorry about that here, is paperwork. So let them see how this thing works.
Well, see the STEM thing we'll talk about later, but for now, see what attracted me to your story was about your work with the care of cancer, okay? In particular, breast cancer, okay? Now, cancer is one of the most devastating diseases around, okay? And it has killed thousands of people, kills thousands of people every year.
Every year.
Okay. Now, in the last 20 years, we have discovered more and more cancer incidents in the African population. Okay. Now, I don't know, maybe we didn't know how devastating it is because we're not the kind of people who are too involved in knowing what kills people in the past. Okay. But see, when I was in the year 2002, my favorite auntie died of cancer. Okay. When I was younger, she used to buy me incredible clothes. She travels a lot. Wow. And whenever she travels, she always buy me things. So I mean, like I say, she's my favorite auntie. And when I was a younger early 20s. I normally go to her house every Sunday afternoon. I mean, that's how close we were. Okay. So when she died, it was a very devastating issue for me and our kids, so that was the first time I actually learned about breast cancer. Her death opened my eyes to what happens to people. And in the last few years, my ex-wife had a scare of cancer. Thank God she went through it. She discovered it early. Okay.
Early,
yeah. And then she did chemotherapy and all that. She's okay. Thank God. Okay. Now, the device you discovered helps people discover breast cancer early. Okay. That's something very, very important. So tell us what that device is and how it works.
Okay, I will want to talk about how I came about the device, which is very important.
Do that, yes.
There's what they say is, women, solve women's problem, they know more. You're solving women's problem. In 2017, actually, just share your experience. I have an horrible experience, just like that, a horrible experience. I lost an hand to the same breast cancer. It's so, painful, so devastating, seeing your loved one dying, watching her dying.
Yeah.
So I visited her often at the University Hospital there in Ibadan. So, and the ward where she was admitted then, I can see women of different age group going through this pain. Fine, we're all born to die one day, but eventually it's going to happen, at least not in pains. The pains was is incurable. Like, I was just looking at them. Why? So am I going to get this too? No, I'm just putting myself in the shoes. What's going to happen to me? Am I, because I don't really understand. So I have to, meet one of the oncologists there. That, okay, what can we do to, this thing, because it's going. And mind you, we don't have the record of everybody that has that cancer in Nigeria. Most people have it. Most women have it. But they thought it's spiritual attack. You understand? So we don't feel that. So definitely they are more than that.
Yes.
So there I met with him and it was like, the best way to go about this is to detect it at the earliest stage.
Yes. And
during my research, I see that even out of 10, you can cure 9 if you detect early enough.
Very, very good. Yes.
Swing into action, to see how to help women to detect this thing early.
Yes. And
one of my research says, breast self-examination is one of the effective way. Fine, maybe you examine yourself at home, and after doing that, if you check and you detect any abnormality or any defect, you can proceed to see your doctor. So how many women does this?
Very few.
I'm guilty of it. We don't do that. We don't. So, yes, and we are already in the smart world. Everything has gone digital. We have smart, devices everywhere. So why can't we just get a smart device? That can help us do this. Help us check this abnormality. Check your status in the morning before going out. That's actually brought about that. And the device is designed in such a way that it will detect earlier stage.
Yes. So go on. You are saying.
We actually design it such a way that it's going to help women check their status, check it if you're normal, if it's normal, or if there's any abnormality there.
Yes.
Then aside that, it's going to detect the cancer.
Yes.
Either it's a cancer, either it's a lump, it's tumor or lump.
Yeah.
At earliest stage, you have to put that on quote and unquote, earliest stage. Then it will also monitor daily condition of a diagnosed patient. For someone that been diagnosed of cancer before, you want to monitor it on daily basis because this thing spread out. So you have to. That will help you monitor the daily condition.
Yeah.
And lastly, to aid breast self-examination, breast self-examine, it will help you, by putting it on just to aid it. Instead of, oh, I forgot, I'm tired. I forgot to do this. So just put on, like not using normal health devices in the house,
Yes.
at your own comfort zone. So that is how it is designed. And it is also designed to have a mobile application. We integrate an IoT. So
what does that
the
mean?
result, that is Internet of Things.
Okay.
So when you take your reading, when the device take your reading, it will send the result to your mobile application.
Okay.
To your mobile, where you can access the result.
Yeah.
If there's anything. So that is how it is designed.
Nice. So what kind of people did you involve in this design? Oncologists, other tech people like yourself? What kind of people were involved?
Yeah, we have a very great team working on this project. We have an hardware developer and hardware embedded system engineer.
Yeah.
We have specialists, experts. Yes. We have firmware experts, IoT experts. Yes. Artificial intelligence experts. We have an oncologist at the same time. And we also have a consultant.
Okay.
It's like a friend, but it's part of the team, a researcher, a cancer researcher, putting us through on what and what to do. Okay. So we have a great team working on the project.
Very, very good. So this device, have you shared the device with various oncologists or various oncologists group to see how it works for them to test it with their patients and all that?
Yeah, yes, we've done that, but not with other hospital, not with hospital. We didn't use the hospital for now. We use a local laboratory. Okay. We've done the first clinical trial, a local laboratory to just know, let's test this idea, let's test our prototype if it's working. Yes. Let's see the accuracy, if we're going to troubleshoot, if you need more data set and all that. So we did that, but not with an oncology. We didn't use the hospital, we use a laboratory this time around. No, just to validate what we have. Yeah. The prototype we have. So that is what we've done for now. And very soon we are looking at carrying out another clinical trial, whereby we're going to work with the hospital and oncologists, work with a well-established laboratory. Yes. A well-established laboratory, to get the final accuracy. And if there's need for troubleshooting again, then we can do the adjustment.
Good. See, I'm happy that someone is doing this. It's important in terms of health, but it's also important that an African lady is doing this, okay? Because I always say this, we have to be involved in the world to bring something to the world that nobody else has done, okay? And for us to be relevant in the world, we have to contribute to the world. We cannot just sit down and take all the things that other people are doing, and yet we want the rest of the world to applaud us as, yes, as humans we're all equal, but in terms of contributing to the current state of the world, the current state of the world is technology driven. Okay. Yes. What you're doing is exactly one of the things we need to do. And health is one of the big deals in the world because, hey, like you say, all of us are growing older every minute. Okay. And as we grow older, we become sustainable to health issues, and we cannot wait to use the healthcare solutions always from other countries. We also need to contribute to that solution, and that I'm very, very proud of you and what you are doing. Thank you. Okay, good. Yes, I don't know if you study science, engineering. Good. So what drove you to study science, engineering, and even particularly robotics?
Okay. I think the journey is from my high school.
Okay.
I have a passion for science, mathematics, physics, and chemistry. When it comes to the three subjects, I'm doing very, very good. I can remember then, I don't buy textbooks. All the textbooks I used was, award, gift and
Yeah.
all that. I'm very good at that then. Then when I get to the higher college, that's higher class, I actually joined the junior engineering technician and science club.
Okay.
That's Chet Club in Nigeria. I joined, and that actually exposed me more into STEM, because I was privileged to go out for competition, represented the school, represented the state, and all that in more of innovation. The actual competition I went for that actually deepened my interest in innovation, because I've always going out, I've always want to be okay. I want to be an innovator. I can change the world. There's something there to do.
Yes.
It's a national competition that we had then in Plateau State. I represented my state with one of the girls, because I went to girls' school. Then we actually built a radio transmitter and receiver. And we came taught. I was like, oh, yeah, we came taught. Oh, that was amazing. So that actually did be my interest. I can do this. For us to come up with this kind of thing, and we tested it, and it was, and we're able to, out of the test state, we were taught in top position. So that actually deepened my interest more in innovation, in STEM. So when I got admission into secondary school, to the university, I have no option. That is this part of me. I have to go into engineering though, because I don't really like more of medical line. No.
See, people like myself, I didn't want, but my parents wanted me to study medicine. Okay, I didn't want that. No, I didn't want that. My best friend, as a teenager, studied medicine. Right now, she's a gynecologist consultant in Ibadan. Awesome. Yeah, in Ibadan. Then my parents wanted me to study medicine. I did the JAM. I didn't make the grade. Okay, so I ended up studying biochemistry. Okay.
Oh, so beautiful.
Now for me, I have always loved science. Okay, because one of the first books my father ever bought me was a series of 12 science books. Okay, so from a young age, I was exposed to science, and luckily in my era, in the 80s, there were so many science programs on TV. Okay, I don't know if that is the same now. Okay, but then there were so many science programs on TV, and I loved it. Okay, so I would have studied science, but not medicine. Okay, so for me, I have loved science. I've always loved science, even though after university I digressed, but I still love science. I still read a lot of science books. Okay, now I don't know what is the same, if that is the same for you. Okay, like you say, you have always loved innovation, things, engineering, which is very rare for a lady in the world, especially in Nigeria, because I know there were very few ladies in engineering at my time.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I don't know if it's still the same.
Yeah.
But,
yes.
Okay. But the thing is that how can we entice more ladies to study STEM courses? Okay. How can we entice them? Because it's important to have more people like you.
Yeah, fine. That brought about my advocacy for girl child to include inclusion of girl child in STEM, which is very, very, very important. This challenge is not for Nigeria. In all over the world, we have few women in STEM related fields.
Yes.
So what I think we should do and what we are doing is to start from the scratch, something like catch them young. We need to catch their interest. Yes, we need to get their interest into the subject. And in this part of the world, coming to Africa or Nigeria, in our schools, maybe you might have experienced this, especially math teachers. I don't know, maybe you've experienced that before.
Well, I went to a boys' school, so I don't know what happens to girls. Okay. Yes, in my boys school.
No. This is a general thing for both girls and boys. It's a general thing.
Okay.
Math teacher. Sorry to say, they're mean. You might not know it. Yes. When you see your math teacher, you have to run away. When you have mathematics as a subject, maybe the time period is mathematics. You see people getting scared, like, oh, this man is coming. All those things. We have to sensitize the teachers. This mathematics, it's kind of because that's the major. Either you want to be a lawyer, whatever profession you decide to go for, you have to pass through mathematics. You have to get that done in mathematics. So you have to tell the teachers and the mathematics to encourage, even for both sex, girls and boys.
Yes.
They need encouragement. You don't have to be harsh on them. That's another part, sensitize them about this. We have to make this teach them in a fun way, make it more attractive to the learner. Then coming to girls' child now, they need a role model.
Yes.
Yes.
People like you.
Yes. Recently, I think yesterday, someone shouted me up from the US, Florida to be precise, in Nigerian. And she commented what I did. And she said, oh, she also had a daughter of 6 or 7. Her name is Kemi. And she said she's very, very, she's motivated with what I did. That she must study STEM. She must go into STEM.
See,
that was one of the girls.
Okay, sorry to cut you. See, I hope that person who called you get to listen to this podcast. And now I will say this. Yes, you said something. We need to catch them young, okay? And we need to sensitize our teachers not to be harsh whenever it comes to mathematics in particular, okay? And science in general, okay?
Yes.
And then I will say this again. Parents should not force children to study one thing or the other.
Yes.
Okay? Expose them to the various subjects as much as you can. Okay, we need to expose them at a very young age and just let them play with anything they want. See, science is life. See, that's where I see it. Everything in life, everything we do in life is science. And if we allow our children to drift any way we want, they will be more inquisitive. That is very, very vital. To be a scientist, you must be inquisitive. We as parents should stop shouting our kids down, because children ask a lot of questions. Okay, they always want to know one thing or the other, and unfortunately, parents will say we give very we give sometimes stupid answers. See, it's simple. If you don't know, why can't we say, oh, I don't know that. Let's find out. Yes. Simply say, oh, I don't know. Let's find out. See, we need to put our egos aside. And be more exploring. What do you think?
Yes, you're right about that. Because looking at my own background, fine. My parents just they have this They are not tech-driven people or STEM-driven people, no. But I was supported. I was encouraged. Because at times, even on holidays, my teachers, my school management will come and pick me from home to go for competition, and they supported it.
Wow, that's very good.
So I think you are right with what you said. When they ask questions, because what we have now, the children we have now, the children of this stage, they are very curious about everything.
Yeah.
I'm a mom. They ask questions. If you don't know, tell them, you check for it. You know, encourage them. It's not a must. Don't impose any cost. Like you said, don't impose anything on any child.
Yeah.
Let them choose. So whatever they choose, you encourage them. That is, I think, that's aspect. That's what I think. Whatever profession at all they choose, because it happens here in Nigeria, this part of the world, that, everybody wants their child to go for medicine. You have to go for medicine. You have to study because our background is law. Everyone in family study law. So you have to. And the time I say, I want to go into music. I want, you don't have to impose. So having said that, we are in the 21st century.
Yeah.
I said that, and the world is revolving. There's some skills we called new age skills.
Okay.
Which is very important. Either you are an accountant, a lawyer, you choose to be a doctor, you choose to be a banker, whatever profession, you need these skills.
Okay.
Yes. So these skills are part of what we are advocating for to schools. Let these kids, it doesn't matter whatever profession they want to choose, but they actually need the skills. Everybody needs the skills. You can hear about artificial intelligence, IoT. Artificial intelligence now have been incorporated in transport industry, health industry, just name it, banking and all that.
Yeah.
Yes. So for your child to have the skill, even
to understand it. Yes.
Yeah, to understand it. Recently, I am in the middle with some tech-driven business, women tech people. Fine, they are not more into tech, but they use tech to solve the solution. And someone raised this question, said that the first idea she has an idea to use tech to solve some problem. She called a developer, a software developer, told her about the problem, the solution she had. Because she doesn't have that knowledge, the fundamental knowledge of tech. The developers stole the idea from her and implemented it. So everybody needs these skills.
Yeah.
Even though it's just basic. You'll be hearing of coding here and there, coding, programming. It's not too much. It's not too late. Either you're 50 years old, you can code.
Yeah.
Yes. So talk less of the kid. So we are the advocacy actually attract that. These new age skills, because the way the world is revolving now, we have 5D, we have 4D, no more 3D now. We are moving higher. It's hologram here and there. New technology, it's revolving, and we have to. If you don't want to be left behind, that's the problem we have in the country right now.
Yes.
That's part of why we are lagging behind.
Yes.
That's why we couldn't meet up with our counterpart over there, because our educational system, we still use that old curriculum. Yes.
Yeah.
We take computer as a subject, where over there, computer is something they use. They use it for learning. Here we take it as a subject. Oh, you have to subject in the school. So we still have a lot to do.
We have a long way to go. Okay, but the fundamental we need to focus on is that, like you said, we need to catch young girls and boys at a young age, okay, and open their minds by not shouting them down when they ask questions, because asking question is the fundamentals of science. So exposing them to be able to ask questions, and then if we don't know, as parents, as adults, we simply say, I don't know, let's find out. And in today's world, hey, simple Google check, start from that. Okay, so we all can contribute to more and more African kids learning science, learning medicine, learning technology, Yeah. Kemi, so you have been doing this. I'm sure you have been challenged, okay? Because I know how the words work, okay? You cannot do this without having so many challenges, okay? So what have been your biggest challenges that you have been dealing with?
I think the first one is this gender stereotype.
Okay.
Yeah. When you tell people I have decided to look down on you, she's a girl, but she doesn't know it. No. That's the first challenge. Gender stereotype.
Okay.
Why do you think I cannot do it?
Well,
what do you think? Okay, the way I'm doing it, it will be better of the other gender. You think, oh, they are the expert. Yes, that is the first challenge. That's the first big challenge.
Yes,
that's the first big challenge. Then I'm coming to what we do, what I do currently in wearable technology. Another challenge is resources. The resources are not there.
Okay.
We don't have the resources, so it's difficult. So you have to wait for maybe 1 month, to get it done. I mean, to even get the resources after maybe you're importing or whatever.
What kind of resources are you talking about?
The tools we use, we work basically with electronics, sensors. Okay. They're not readily available. They're not readily available. They're not. Then support. I've had some people telling me, why can't you just leave the country and go to Canada and go to the US and do this? They will buy from you. Like, they will encourage you.
Yes.
We are not getting the encouragement. We are not encouraged at all.
Yeah.
Last year, July, we did a presentation to the Ministry of Science and Tech, to the minister. Oh, it's over everywhere. Newspaper. Oh, Nigeria have developed this. A lady engineer developed this.
Yes.
That was when we actually pledged with our patent registration. We swing into action immediately. Funding, fine. We're going to give you presidential grants. Till we speak, since last year, June, nothing has been done.
Yeah.
They called us again for another presentation with the desk. We did that again. So many questions. Oh, we've written a memo to the PS. Oh, it's on the it's on the PS table. So all these things are very discouraging.
Yes. We
are not motivated. Not only me, we have so many talents here in the country.
Yes.
So many hardware developers, because in Nigeria, I can tell you, most people in tech prefer going for software. They create solution in software, create a solution.
Yes.
Hardware solution. Because hardware needs resources, funding, but we are not getting it.
Yeah.
So it's to get to this stage in this project, it's cost a lot of funding, personal funded support from friends and family. Yeah. But we are not encouraged. We are not getting that love. Okay. We hope to get in respect to this, being where we have, for an African person to come up with a global, because there's a global solution.
Yes.
We are not encouraged at all.
Okay.
We are not encouraged at all.
I hear you. I understand what you are dealing with, my little knowledge. Okay. The first thing about stereotyping, I will say this. I want you to hear me. I wouldn't like you to see it as stereotyping, because you also acknowledged earlier that we don't have a lot of women in this space. Okay. So in truth, it's not stereotyping, it's actually the truth. Now, I'm not saying that you can't do it. I know you can, because you have done it. Okay. So don't take that questioning mind of your male colleagues as stereotyping. Take it as a challenge. Just take it as a challenge. Okay. You can do it. Okay? You know you can do it. So don't take anything that they say as stereotype and as them putting you down. Don't. You know you can do it. And you have done it. Okay? So take anything they say as a challenge. Okay? Now, help. Yes, the hardware issue is a big deal. Like you say, many people prefer to do software because all they need to do is code, right? And they don't, all they need is a laptop, okay? Or two laptops,
Yeah.
3 laptops. Yeah. Okay. And it's easy. It's relatively easy to just go to Ikeja and buy a new laptop, okay? And come home, plug it, set it up, and start coding, okay?
Yeah.
Now, when it comes to hardware, you need to do so many things. I need a lot of help. Now, unfortunately, I don't know. I can't tell you it will become better this year or next year. Okay. But what I will encourage you to do is to leave the government. Leave them. Go to start looking at presenting your solution to private investors.
Okay.
Start looking at people, private investors. Okay. See, you may need to get people to help you analyze your business and your solution, and you need to make a decision how much money you need from investors to give them a portion of the stock of your business. Okay. See, in truth, no business, no entrepreneur who has brilliant ideas do it alone. Okay. They go out to find investors. That's what you need to do. And it's not well, if the government actually come to help, that's good. That is good. That is fantastic. But don't look for government. Unfortunately, anywhere in the world, the government is not the solution of your need.
Okay.
Okay. Now you are going through these challenges, but at the end of the day, you come out stronger.
Yeah.
Yeah, you come out stronger. Just stay there, but then continue pushing. But first, you need to start pushing in the right direction, looking for investors. Okay. If your solution works, like you say, like I've seen demonstration, okay, but I've seen the videos of the demonstrations and all that. Go out for private investors because the solution is needed by millions of people. It's time for you to go out and look for the investors you need. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Good.
Thank you.
As a young lady who is in engineering, STEM, robotics. So what's your advice to fellow young Africans to help them contribute their own quota to the development of their community, like you are doing?
Yeah, I always say is to believe in yourself. Okay. Believe in your ability, believe in your potentials. But I never knew I can do this until I can't. It's something you can do because why while that stuff, the breast cancer thing was still going on over my head, I was scared. Am I going to die of this thing too? Because, that experience is horrible for me. Can I do it? Also, I saw the courage. Okay, I can. Just believe in yourself. Believe in what you can, your potential. Try it out. I think we've tried out them different prototype before we get it right. Just believe in yourself. Nobody can believe in you more than yourself.
Yeah.
And by this, we're able to believe in what you can do, in your ability, in your potential, what you can deliver. At least you're already contributing in one way or the other.
Yeah.
You already create the solution in any form. I'm not talking about tech, in any form, in any way. So
Very
just
good.
believe in what you can do. Believe in yourself. It's part of contribution to the quota in developing the continent called Africa. Yes. Yeah. Because we need more women. We need more women. We are we are specially made. We are creative. We have that. But we don't believe, I'm a girl. I cannot do it. I'm a woman. I'm a lady. Just believe in your potentials. Just believe in yourself. Yeah.
Yeah. That's very, very important. You see, believing in yourself is maybe the most important thing for you to be able to do anything.
Yes.
For you to be able to do anything, first you need to believe in yourself, and that's very true. That's very true. So, Kemisola, see, my last question I ask people on this podcast is to close your eyes and look farther, okay, to the future, and visualize what you want to see, the kind of Africa you want to see in 20, 30 years' time. So what's your vision? What do you see?
Oh, my vision for Africa.
Yes.
With this innovation, because I want Africa also to be among the continent, where they're talking about continent or country coming up with innovation. We don't have to be the user. We are the user. They do it over there. We can't. Let's start creating. So my vision is for Africa to be among the world, among the continent, come up with new innovation. Yes. Let them know us for something too. Let us give them. Let's sell to them. This is what we've created. So that's my vision for Africa and for my country at the same time. For us to be among the country coming up with new innovation. That's my vision. And regarding the new invention, the new smart invention, my goal is to make sure to see that every woman is safe, because we are actually thinking of the costing, and that is part of what I have to put into consideration.
Yes.
Make it readily available to achieve that goal. Make it as cost effective as it can be to achieve that goal, because the goal is for every woman to have this thing and save their life. Because with this thing, if you have the device with you, you are safe. Yeah. So that is my goal when it comes to the innovation, the smart innovation. So that's my vision for Africa.
Good.
We have to be among this country up there.
Oh yes. See, you saying that, it brings me to something I say that unfortunately many young Africans do not understand when I say that we having the natural resources that we mine and sell to the world. It's not, we're not producing it. See, the innovation is in your head. Okay, the innovation is in your head. Okay, so mining minerals from the ground, we are not producing the products. We're only just mining things that is in our backyard and selling to the world. That's not what we want. We want to mine something in our head and produce it and sell to the world. That you are very correct. You are very, very correct. So, Kemisola, thank you very much for being here.
Thank you for having me. I'm so excited to be on your show. Thank you for having me on your program.
Very good. Thank you. Bye.
All right, bye.
Yeah.